ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 15, Text 36. Tataha Krishnam Cha Ramam Cha Jnatayah Dhenukasya E Kroshtaraha Abhyadravan Sarve Sambrataha Hatabandavaha Tata Krishnam cha Ramang cha Tata Krishnam cha Ramang cha Jnatayo Dhenukasya e Jnatayo Dhenukasya e Kroshtaro Byadravan Sarve Kroshtaro Byadravan Sarve Sangrabdha Hatabandavaha Sangrabdha Hatabandavaha Tata Krishnam cha Ramang cha Jnatayo Dhenukasya e Kroshtaro Byadravan Sarve Sambrabdha Hatabandavaha Tata Krishnam cha Ramang cha Jnatayo Dhenukasya e Kroshtaro Byadravan Sarve Sangrabdha Hatabandavaha Tata Krishnam cha Ramang cha Tata Krishnam Krishnam at Lord Krishna cha and Ramam Lord Rama cha and Jnatayaha the intimate companions. Dhenukasya, of Dhenuka, ye, who, Kroshtaraha, the asses, Abhyadravan, attack, Sarve, all, Samrabdaha, enraged, enraged, Atabandavaha, their friend have been killed, having been killed. Translation and purport given by his disciples of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Translation: the other asked demons, close friends of Dhenukasura, were enraged upon seeing his death, and thus they all immediately ran to attack Krishna and Balarama. Purport: Srila Sanatana Goswami makes the following comment on this verse. It is stated here that the asked demons first attacked Krishna and then Balarama, Krishnancha Ramancha. One reason for this is that the demons, having seen the prowess of Lord Balarama, thought it wise to attack Krishna first. Or it may be that out of affection for his elder brother, Lord Krishna placed himself between Balarama and the asked demons. The words Krishnamcha Ramancha may also be understood to indicate that Lord Balarama, out of affection for his younger brother, went to Lord Krishna's side. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Tatak Krishnang cha Ramang cha Nyatayo Dhenukasya e Kroshtaro Bidravan Sarve Sangrabdha Hata Bandavaha. Again translation. The other asked demons, close friends of Dhenukasura, were enraged upon seeing his death, and thus they all immediately ran to attack Krishna and Balarama. Hare Krishna. So today we are continuing to hear from Srimad Bhagavatam this chapter, the killing of Dhenuka, the asked demon. So from the previous verses, we saw how Krishna and Balaram, they entered the forest with his friends, and then how they want to take this fruit, palm fruit, and then they were attacked by this Dhenuka, the ash demon, and we see how this time instead of Krishna, Balaram killed the ash demon, Dhenukasura. So previously we saw all these things, and then in this verse we are saying that how by seeing the death of Dhenuka, the other ash demons who are associates of Dhenuka, they are planning to attack Lord Balaram and Lord Krishna. So here we can see this Dhenuka is the master of those ash demons. The master is killed, but now as a faithful followers, by seeing the death of his master, they want to, in an avengeful mood, they want to attack the Lord Balaram and Krishna. Here we can see this. This is not the faithful followers. They are foolish followers. They can see from their own eyes. They could see how strong both Lord Balaram and Krishna were, and how so easily, not like so easily. Lord Balaram caught the leg of the ash demon, and then just throw him to the tree. By even seeing this, the other demons, you know, they miscalculated or they want to uh, attack both of them. So we can see in the purport, devotees were explaining the uh, explanation given by the previous acharyas, how the demons, they want to first attack Krishna because previously they saw the strength of Balaram, so now they want to attack Krishna. But we can see also they mentioned, both of them, they were affectionate to each other, Krishna and Balarama. Even if they attack Krishna, and even if Krishna would have struggled, because he has so much affection for Krishna, Balaram would not live just like that. So, but the typical demonic nature, we can understand. They have this vengeful mood, and then also previously, when we heard from Guru Maharaj, how this ash demon, he represents the dullness, the laziness, the stubbornness. So all these the ash demons, who are the followers of Dhenuka, they also represents all these demonic qualities. Because if you are associating with demonic person, whatever the demonic qualities he has, we will also acquire all these demonic qualities. So similarly, all these qualities, these ash demons also they have. So because of their ignorance, because of their ignorance, they thought Krishna and Balarama to be an ordinary human beings, and they want to attack them. So also here we can see this ash demons. They, after seeing the death of their master, they were in angry mode. So this is also mentioned as one of the demonic qualities. In the Bhagavad Gita 16th chapter, Lord Krishna mentions many demonic qualities. So this anger is also one of the demonic quality. And when anger comes actually, because when the lust was not satisfied, then it turns into anger. All these demons, they want to enjoy the food. They want to actually, Lord is the proprietor of whole universe. But these as demons, they want to enjoy the palm fruits. They want to occupy that area, because Krishna and Balaram, along with their boyfriends, they were entering the forest. They want to enjoy. As soon as they see they are hindrance for their sense gratification, just to keep their own sense gratification, they want to attack. So when that lust to enjoy sense gratification, it is hindered by someone, the demons are ready to do any kind of sinful activities. This is typically a demonic nature only. So also this we can see another thing is that this demon represent, as I mentioned, the many qualities like stubbornness, the laziness, all these things. Maharaj also mentions about blindedness to the reality. These demons, they don't know the reality, the real nature of the Supreme Lord, and they don't know the reality of their own nature, their own position. They are unaware of their own position itself. So, like these instances, previously in 7th canto also, while killing Hiranyakashipu, there also we can see Lord Nrsimhadev took a voracious form, and then we saw how Hiranyakashipu, even though he planned to not to be defeated by anyone, he planned so many things, and Hiranyakashipu controlled whole universe, but he himself, from the hands of Lord Nrsimhadev, he was, it's mentioned it's compared like, uh, that small insects called small insects, when it enters the fire, suddenly it becomes invisible. Similarly, it's compared that in front of Lord Nrsingadev, Hiranyakashipu want to fight with Lord Nrsingadev, but quickly, in a second, in a momentary time, he was killed. Just Hiranyakashipu tore his, abdomen, and then in a moment he was killed. But there also it's mentioned how the followers of Hiranyakashipu, even after seeing in front of their eyes, they were also try to attack Lord Nrsingadev, and then we see how they were also killed by in a similar way by Lord Nrsingadev. So this in that purport, Prabhupada mentions about the nature of this demonic people, and how this atheistic class of people, they defy the supremacy of the Supreme Lord. These atheistic people always want to defy the supremacy of the Lord. They don't understand the reality of this material nature, and then also it's mentioned, Prabhupada is mentioning that this nowadays the entire world is full of this atheistic class of people, and then they want to remove God from this world, which is not possible. So if they actually, Prabhupada is mentioning that we are living in a precarious condition because everyone want to create a godless civilization, but one cannot be happy in a godless civilization. So Prabhupada also continues that if this godless situation prevails and it continues, then the entire our living condition will be disturbed, and then we cannot be peaceful. Unless God is, unless our activities are centered around God, then whatever peace that we want, we cannot get. Also in Bhagavad Gita, also Krishna mentions Bhoktaram Yagitapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Subridam Sarvabhutanam Yatvam Mam Santim Richati. This whole material world is they want to live in a peaceful and happy atmosphere, but if they don't understand these things, like Lord is the supreme enjoyer and He is the well-wisher, if they don't understand these simple things, and if they continue their godless nature, if they continue their attitude of removing God from the world, then they cannot be happy. And also, this is also not surprising, because Prabhupada mentions that this material world itself is for the demons. Prabhupada mentions, because we conditioned soul, we want to enjoy separately, and then we want to enjoy separately. That's why we are in this material world. Also, Prabhupada in many places compares this material world to a jail, and in jail only criminals are there. So he mentions we are like criminals. We want to enjoy. We want to disobey the orders of the Lord. That's why we are put into this condition. We are suffering here. So, and this place here in a jail, if you want to enjoy, no, that is not possible. Already, because of our bad action, we are suffering here. And here also, coming here, not realizing the actual nature of this material world and actual nature of ourselves. If we try to again, want to enjoy separately from God, then we cannot bring peace in the society. So here, even though we want to be separate from the God, the Lord is so merciful and affectionate to us that He, at intervals, He comes to this material world, performs His pastimes to attract the living entity, to a conditioned living entity, and then sometimes He sends His representatives to preach the actual message of the Supreme Lord, and then by that way, He want to get us back to His place. So even though we are in a stubborn, as like this ash, we are in a stubborn way. We want to enjoy. Don't want to give up the attitude of attitude of enjoying the material world, but still the Lord mercifully comes here and sends his representatives and gives Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, this wonderful literature to take us back. He is always kindful, and he is always merciful for us. And also when we are discussing about this uh, demons, like Hiranyakashipu, Ravana, it is not like they are the only demons. In one of the lecture, Guru Maharaj mentions that this demonic this attitude we should give up. Otherwise, if this same attitude, like like whatever attitude Hiranyakashipu or Ravana they possess, they want to enjoy the property, they want to lord it over the material nature. If they if we possess those demonic qualities, then we are also a demon only. It's not like a demon is someone who has big nails, big hairs, or big teeth, showing different magic. No, not like that. Even subtly also in our mind, we also, if we associate with this demonic qualities, then we are also demons. Maybe a small demons, but still demon is a demon. So this also we should try to understand, because in even our day-to-day activities we can see every day we are eating food, but Krishna mentions in Bhagavad Gita, Yajnashista Shunasanto Muchantek Sharva Kilbishai Bhunjate Tutam Paha Epashanti Atma Karanat. So if we devotees, they know this, all these are mercy of the Lord, so they are, whatever they have, first they offer to the Lord, and then they take it as a remnants, as a prasadam. But if you want for our enjoyment, if we cook food for ourselves, and then if we take, it's mentioned that we are taking sin, we are eating the sin. So eating a sin, Prabhupada mentions in the purport, actually this is compared to the thief, because we don't possess anything. Because of sun only, with the help of sun, we could able to get grains. Because of moon, we could able to get the juice from the vegetables, or from the, because of moon, we didn't create anything. Everything is created by the Lord. And if we don't offer before eating, if you don't offer the food to the Lord, then it is like taking someone's property. This is not our own property. Then if you are taking someone's other property, then we are compared to a thief. And then the thief cannot be a happy person, right? If you are nowadays we can see many criminals are there. We may say they are after stealing they are happy, but still the moment you attempt to thief, or moment you did the job, from your heart you will feel that oh, something I did wrong. So you will have that feeling. You cannot be happy if you are a thief. So if you are keep ourselves as a thief, then we cannot be happy. So from this Krishna consciousness movement, we can see how each and everything has been taught so nicely, how we can engage all our activity in relation with Krishna. In relation with Krishna, if we perform all our activities, then we are sinless. Then we can go back to Godhead. Otherwise, if we act for our own sense gratification, then we will we have to take repeated births and death in this material world. Also in Bhagavad Gita, in 16th chapter, in divine and demonic qualities mentioned, there also we can see in one of the purport, Prabhupada mentions that as I mentioned before, the activities the demons perform, that is for the destruction of the whole world, correct? So due to this godlessness nature, so what people, the atheistic people, they want to do, we can see in the godless civilization which is prevail all over the world. We can see now people invest so much money in inventing new weapons, just in the name of to keep the peace and prosperity, for the security purpose, they are inventing so many weapons. Proper mentions that if each and every country they invent new weapons, at any moment, if some misunderstanding, something happens, in a moment what may take place, and the whole world will be destroyed simply by one small weapon. So that's why we can see, if we want peace, for example, now we can see people are going to temples, mosques. If they want peace, they approach, they know where we can get peace nowadays. Not only now, but before also. So if they want peace, it's a simple thing to understand. It's not a big thing. It's a simple thing. That may be a church, mosque, or temple. If the people, they were in so much distress after so much working whole week or whole month, finally, if they want have peace, or to have happiness, they approach temples. So instead of developing the temples or developing this Krishna consciousness, the demonic government, they engaged, in promoting all these weapons, all this unnecessary, thing in media, to give things which will destruct the world. Only for these things the world is working, the government is working, but they don't want actually what is the citizens need. At least if we have a good government, at least they should understand, because if from Isha Upanishad we can learn that Isha Vasam Idam Sarvam, this who is the proprietor of the world, and what is our quota, only that much only we should take. If all these principles were taught to the people in general, then they don't have to manufacture so many, they don't want to invent so many things for their enjoyment. Whatever, so many unnecessary things they try to. That's why in Bhagavad Gita it's mentioned that it is called Ugra Karma. People are, the demonic people, this atheistic class of people, they are engaged in all these Ugra Karma activities, which are all, these activities just brings destruction to the world. So otherwise, if people, if government, if as I mentioned, if they promote the temple, if they develop the temple more, and if they work, to spread the instructions of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam to the whole world, then easily the people's unnecessary needs will be reduced, and then the people, they don't want to hanker after this new artificial unnecessary things. They will be self-satisfied. Ultimately, they will be self-satisfied, and then even for government, it's easy to maintain everyone when everybody is self-satisfied. It's easy to run, but now because of not having the proper knowledge of this Vedic culture, government also could not do this spreading the Krishna consciousness movement. Actually, the government should take the activity of this spreading the Krishna consciousness movement. That is the greatest welfare activity that they can give for their citizen. Also, in this purport, we saw how different acharyas gives the explanation how Lord Balaram is very much affectionate for Krishna, and how, because here it's mentioned, so it may be that out of affection for his elder brother, Lord Krishna placed himself between Balaram and the ash demon. So because they first attacked Krishna, so Acharyas gives a different explanation how Krishna himself placed in front of the demons. And then The words Krishnam cha Ramam cha also be understood to indicate the Lord Balaram, out of affection for his younger brother, went to Krishna's side. So it's not that Krishna is in the front. Balaram himself, out of affection, means that both of them have more affection for each other. So this is been mentioned here. Here we can see Balaram. It's mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita also that Balaram is a servitor Godhead. He wants to serve Supreme Lord Krishna, and he arranges, because of affection for Krishna, he arranges for many things for pastime of Krishna. Also, he told Ram that why this Dasharatha is acting like this for the sake of Ram. Lakshman is ready to kill even Dasharat. So that much affection he has for the Ram. And then also Lakshman mentions that if you are leaving me in Ayodhya, then I will fast till death. So this, so much affection has been shown by Lord Lakshman in Treta Yuga also, as Lakshman is actually